Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Glacial Geek Kill Team Battle Report. I am Phil, the Glacial Geek, coming to you here from Casa de Neil, where I'm about to fight a 100-point kill team battle between my Servants of the Abyss and Harris's Flesh Terrors. So the story that we've got going on here is that the Imperium discovered that a Chaos cult had been constructing a warp gate in the bowels of one of these hive cities, and the Flesh Terrors were sent down to go eradicate the problem with prejudice here. Rip and tear to go down there and take apart the cult, the Servants of the Abyss, and the gateway that they were establishing. When they arrived down there, they found the gate, and they found the cult that was there, trying to stop them from doing so. So that's the story that we've got going on here. We are going to be playing the Skewer the Summit mission, which is from the Kill Team Annual 2019. Essentially, there's one objective in the middle there. During this mission, we've adjusted this slightly because it's supposed to be 1 point for every model that you kill and 3 points for the objective. We're going to do 3 points for the objective and 1 point for every specialist, 2 points for the leader, just to make it a bit more even there, because I've got a lot more models than my opponent. Otherwise, it would just kind of run away there. So that's going to be so it's essentially going to be 3 points at the end of the game if you control the center objective there, and it's going to be 1 point if you kill 1 point for each specialist you kill, 2 points if you kill the leader, and if you control the center objective, each model of yours that's within 6 inches of that objective will receive plus, or what does it say? It's fire base. May reroll hit rolls of 1, so pretty good there. So that's going to be it in the shooting phase, just in the shooting phase. So that's going to be it for the story. That's going to be it for the mission. Before we go any further, though, let's show you the two kill teams that are going to be fighting it out. So for the Servants of the Abyss, my kill team will consist of, from left to right here, my leader, who is a rogue psyker. I then have a heavy specialist, who is a traitor guardsman with a flamer. We have a negavolt cultist combat specialist. We have a black legionary sniper specialist. We then have 3 chaos beastmen and 6 traitor guardsmen. And for the Flesh Terrors, his kill team will consist of, from left to right, his leader, who's an eliminator with a las fusel, eliminator sergeant with a las fusel. We then have a sniper specialist, which is an eliminator with a las fusel. We then have a scout specialist, which is an infiltrator sergeant. We then have an infiltrator demolitions expert and another infiltrator. All right, so going over deployment now for the Servants of the Abyss. I've got 2 traitor guardsmen on this side, along with my leader, the rogue psyker. We then got the negavolt cultist. We've got a beast man. Next to the beast man, we have a black legionary. We've got my gunner with the heavy specialist, the flamer. We've got 2 of the beastmen over on this side, along with a traitor guardsman, and then 3 more traitor guardsmen up in the gantries over here. Going over deployment for the Flesh Terrors, we've got his scout up front over here. We've got the demolitions and the regular infiltrator over here, and we've got the 2 eliminators, his leader and his sniper, back over here holding the gantries on that side. So that's going to be it for deployment. We'll now roll out to see you guys' initiative on turn 1. I rolled a 3, my opponent rolled an 8, so we'll come back to you after movement phase for the Flesh Terrors here on turn 1. Movement phase for the Flesh Terrors. Both of his eliminators have readied themselves over here. His scout moved up onto the objective over this way, and then his other 2 infiltrators just went to either side of the Noctilith here to get better shooting position there. So that's going to be it for the movement phase for the Flesh Terrors. We'll come back to you after movement phase for the Servants of the Abyss.
Anyway.
All right, movement phase here for the Servants of the Abyss on turn 1. My Beastman advanced up over here. My leader and the 2 traitor guardsmen over here moved up. My sniper moved up. We'll get back to him in a second. These guys readied themselves up over here. Down over here, these 2 guys moved up into position. And over here, my 2 beastmen advanced up into the clearing over on this side. This guy, my negavolt cultist, is going to charge into his demolitions expert. So let's see. He's going to Overwatch here. That's going to be 1 hit. Looking for a not a 2 to wound.
I'll CP that.
Gonna start CP to reroll that?
Why not?
Here we go.
Looking for a 3, I think?
I think so. That is going to definitely be a wound. Looking for... oh, actually, that 6 would have auto-wounded. So no CP. You keep your CP because it's the marksman rifle. So yeah, he gets to keep that. So he's going to have that one. Yeah, no worries. So his save is going to be something that I can't remember. All right, so he is going to have a 5-up invul save. Nope. And a 5-up, feel no pain. No, I'm going to send a CP on that. Oh, no, I can't on a... I should have done it on the armor. All right, well, nope. So he is going to be injured here. Injury roll. On a 1, he'll take a flesh wound. So now my opponent's going to spend the CP.
Thanks to the Marksman Bolt.
Because of the Marksman Bolt Carbine, keeping it there.
Into a 4.
Into a 4. He is... No, I don't think so. I think he is not within an inch there, so he is out. All right, so into the psychic phase now. My leader here is going to psych into his demolitions expert over there with Psybolt here. That 8 will be a mortal wound onto him. All right, so his sniper specialist is now going to start us off in the shooting phase by shooting into my heavy specialist. He's going to fire. He's going to have 1 shot here. This is going to be with a las fusel, so it's going to be hitting. It's -1 to hit because of obscurement. He's within half range, though, so not -1 there. He's going to spend 1 CP on careful aim, so he's going to have +1 to hit, so he's going to be hitting on a 3. That is going to be a hit. Wounding on a 2, strength 8. That is a wound. AP -3 is just going to go straight through any armor that he has. 3 damage. Injury rolls. He's out with that 6. All right, so now my Trader Guardsman up here is going to fire into his demolitions expert over here. So he's going to have 2 shots, hitting on 4s because he is not obscured. That's going to be 2 hits. Strength 3, so looking for 5s to wound. That's going to be 1 wound.
3 up armor.
3 up armor. He's good. His leader here is now going to fire into my leader. So hitting on a 4. That is not a hit. My next Trader Guardsman is going to fire into his demolitions expert. Hitting on 4s, that's 2 hits. That's going to be 1 wound. Oh, not a save there. So he's going to be down to 0. Let's see if he's out of action. On a 3, I'm going to send a CP to re-roll it. Into a 1, of course. And then my other guy is going to go into him as well. Getting 1 hit. That's not a wound. All right, so now his demolitions is going to fire into my leader over here. That's going to be 2 hits. Oh, is he obscured? Am I obscured? 1 second. Yeah, he's not obscured, so he's going to hit him. So that's going to be 2 hits. That's going to be 1 wound. AP nothing. He's got a 5-up save. No, so that's going to go through. But he's got 4 wounds. Oh, wow. And now my sniper here is going to fire into his demolitions guy. So 2 shots hitting on 3s. That's going to be 2 hits. That's going to be 1 wound. He's good. And now my scout, his scout is going to fire into my leader over here. He is obscured from this one, so that's going to be 1 hit. No. That is not going to be a wound. Guardsman over here is going to fire into his demolitions. That's going to be no hits. And then this guy over here is going to fire into my beastman over there. Yeah, not obscured, so hitting on 3s. That's going to be 2 hits. That's going to be 1 wound. That 1 is not going to be a save. 1 second, let me just see. Chaos Beastmen only have 1 wound.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's going to be, see if he's out of action. On a 3, he is not. My other Trader Guardsman is going to fire into his demolitions. Getting 1 hit. No wound. And then my other guardsman there, last guardsman, is going to fire into his non-specialist over there. That's going to be 2 hits. That's going to be 1 wound. He makes a save. All right, so that's going to be the end of the turn. I do have 1 leadership on my flesh-wounded beastman over there. And on 2, he's good to go. So that's going to be it for the turn. We will now roll off to see who has initiative going into turn 2. I rolled a 6. My opponent rolled a 4. So we'll come back to you after movement phase for the Servants of the Abyss. All right, movement phase. My sniper advanced up over here. These guys readied themselves over here. These guys readied themselves up here. He readied himself down there. Now we're going to have some charges. This guy, my beastman down here, is going to charge into his scout. He can't see him, so no overwatch. And on a 5-inch, should get him. Now the close guy over here is going to charge into him over here, so he will overwatch, looking for 6s to hit on his with the bolt with the marksman carbine 6s. Getting 1 hit, which is the auto wound. That is not a save. Injury roll. On a 2, he takes a flesh wound. Do you want to spend a CP to reroll that? Yeah, I'm going to spend a CP to reroll that. Into a 1, so he will have a flesh wound. But he will be in. And then my other guy is going to charge in. He will be in. All right, so movement phase here. These guys are going to ready. He just got charged, so he can't move. He got charged, so he can't move. Demolitions is going to charge into my sniper specialist, my Black Legionnaire there. Overwatching. Getting 1 hit. That will be a wound with a fill face. That will be a save, though. His charge distance is in.
Something forward.
All right, so into the psychic phase now. My leader is going to Psybolt into his demolitions guy there. That will go off on a 7.
Spend a CP on Armor of Contempt.
Gonna spend a CP on Armor of Contempt, giving him a 5 up, feel no pain. No, so he is gonna feel this. So let's see if he is out of action here. On a 6, he is. All right, so my guardsman down there, my traitor guardsman down there is gonna fire into his leader here in the shooting phase. I'm gonna be hitting on a 6 because it's -2 from his camo cloak and range and what's not. 6. Always hit on a 6, so on a 6. No, nothing. His sniper specialist is going to fire into my leader over here, hitting on a 5 because he's out of half range. That's going to be a hit with that 6. That's going to be a wound with that. I don't have any saves here, so it's just going to be 3 damage, which takes him down to 0. And with that 6, he's out. The next traitor guardsman here is going to fire into his leader. 6. Oh, that is a hit. Oh, but that's not a wound. I'm gonna spend a CP to reroll that. Nope. And now his leader is gonna fire into my sniper over here. That's not gonna be a hit. The next 2 are just gonna fire into his leader. No hits. And then these 2 guys down here are gonna fire. No hits. All right, so we're gonna start over here with my guy that charged up over here. The beastmen have Savage Charge, so they're gonna have +1 attack and +1 charge. It's almost like they're all zealots, which is pretty cool. So the Chaos Beastman, he's going to have 2 attacks now because of being on the charge there. These are going to be hitting on 3s. It's gonna be 1 hit. Strength, Brutal Assault Weapon is gonna be Strength user, so it's gonna be Strength 4, looking for a 4 to wound. I can make an additional attack with this weapon, sorry. So that's going to be 2 hits, wounding on 4s. That's going to be 1 wound, AP minus nothing, so he's got to save. All right, so now we're going to go over here. I've got 2 of the wounded guys into him, so we'll do 1 at a time, hitting on 4s because of the flesh wounds. No hits on the first guy. Getting 1 hit on the second guy. No wound, though. So now his infiltrator sergeant over here is going to attack into my beastman. He's going to have 3 attacks because he's a sergeant. Hitting on 3s, wounding on strength, toughness 4.
So 3 to wound because of red thirst.
3s to wound because of red thirst, because they're using a blood angel. So it's gonna be 1. I've got 1 5 up save. Yeah, with the 5, woo! And then his guy over here is gonna put 1 and 1, so we'll do 1 into the far guy first. 3, that's a hit.
3. No.
That is not a wound. And then the next guy, 3 to hit. That's a hit. That's a wound. And with the 5, he's good. All right, so that's gonna be the end of the turn. I've got 2 guys with flesh wounds over here. The one that's closest to me, I'm gonna have auto pass for 1 CP, and the other guy has 3 out. His leadership is a 6, so I need a 1, 2, or 3 for him to be okay. Not with that 6, so he is shooketh. So that's gonna be the end of turn 2 here. We will roll off to see who will have initiative going into turn 3. I got an 8. My opponent's got a 6, so we'll come back to you after movement phase for Servants of the Abyss. All right, so now my movement phase, my legionary advanced up over here. These guys advanced down over here. All of my rest of my traitor guardsmen readied. These 2 beastmen stayed in combat. The other one has to because he is shooketh. Movement phase for the flesh terrors here. He's going to stay in combat with those guys. And these guys are going to ready. So that's going to be it. That's where he wants to be. No psychic phase since he ganked my psyker. So we're going to move into the shooting phase. All right, so my guy down here is going to fire into his leader. Looking for a 6. Nope. And now his leader is going to shoot into my sniper specialist over here. That's going to be that's not going to be a hit. I'm going to spend a CP to reroll though. No, not meant to be. All right, so another one of my guys here is going to fire. He's going to fire into his sniper specialist. No hit. And then the sniper specialist is going to fire into my guy over here. He is going to be -1 to hit because he is obscured, so forced hit. Because I spent a CP, his last CP on careful aim, so giving him 3 to hit. That's a hit. That is a wound. AP -3, so 6 up save. Go first. No. He's going to take a flesh wound. And I got my 2 other readies over here. They're going to fire into the leader. We'll just do it at the same time because they're readies. 1 hit. That is not a wound. My guy over here is going to fire his last pistol. That's a hit. That is not a wound, though. And then he's going to fire his bolt pistol into me over here. That's a hit. That is not a wound. And then he'll shoot back at him over there. That is a hit with a fill face. That's not a wound with a 1. And the scout's going to fire into my bolt, into my beastman. That's a hit. That is not a wound. All right, I'm going to start with my beastman over here in the fight phase. I don't get the +1 or to the strength or attacks because we did not charge this turn. So he's going to have 2 attacks here because of the brutal close combat weapon hitting on 3s. That's 2 hits. That is going to be 1 wound. And he makes the save. And then his guy down there is going to put both attacks into my guy who could attack back at him. He's going to get 1 hit. He's not going to get a wound. So I will attack back. With -1 to hit, that's going to be 1 hit. That's not going to be a wound. And the sergeant into my beastman here. That's going to be 1 hit. That's not going to be a wound. All right, so that's going to be the end of turn 3 here. So I'm going to have to roll for some leadership here because I got some flesh wounds. So I'm going to spend a CP to auto pass the beastman down over here. So then we'll roll for that beastman back there. 3 + 1 is good to go. And then my Black Legionary here, 3 + 1 is good to go. So that's going to be that. We will now roll off to see who has initiative going into turn 4. My opponent rolled a 7, I rolled a 3, so we'll come back to you after movement phase for the Flesh Tearers. Alrighty, so movement phase for the Flesh Tearers here. These guys are going to stay in combat. His sniper is going to ready, and then his leader is going to charge into my Black Legionary. I'll fire Overwatch. Not getting 1 hit. No wound, though. Charge distance is in. Movement phase for the Servants of the Abyss. These guys moved up over here. He has to stay in combat. They're going to stay in combat. And then all of these guys are ready. So that's going to be it for the movement phase. We'll come back to you with the shooting phase. Sorry, I made this guy down here actually moved his 6 inches over this way. All right, so now his sniper is going to start us off by shooting into my guy over here. That's not going to be a hit. And then these 3 guys are ready. So they're going to fire into his sniper. No hits. Now this guy down there is going to fire a bolt pistol into the guy closest to me here. That's not going to hit. My beastman here is going to fire into his sergeant. That's not going to be a hit. So he's going to fire back. That's not going to hit. These guys here are just within 12 inches of him. So it's still going to be hitting on 6s because of his camo cloak because he's obscured there. But at least I get 2 shots. So we'll do 1 first. That's going to be 1 hit. That is going to be a wound. So it's going to be just a regular 3-up save. He's good. And then we've got the next guy. Getting 1 hit. No wound. And then those 2 guys are going to fire their last pistols. Not going to hit. All right, so into the fight phase. His sergeant here is going to attack into my Black Legionary. He is going to spend 1 CP, or 2 CP total for Death to the Heretic, allowing him to explode on 6s against Chaos. And then he's going to have, what is the other one?
Angel of Death.
Angel of Death, which gives him +1 attack on the charge. So 4 attacks here. That's going to be 2. That's how you do that. Oh, man. Talk about good CP spending there. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's crazy. 6 hits on 4 attacks. Oh, buddy. 4's to... Oh, 3's to wound because he has red thirst. So that is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, man. Talk about the perfect use of CP. Holy cow. Well done. Oh, failed 2 of them, so... 1 damage. Here goes his injury roll. On a 4, he's out. And now his sergeant here is going to attack into my beastman. That's going to be 2 hits. He didn't have the CP.
I wish he did.
4's to wound. That's 1. That is a save though. And then my guy the furthest there is going to attack into him. That's going to be 2 hits on fill faces. That's going to be 1 wound with the 4 there. That's going to be a save. And then he's going to put everything into the close guy over here. That's going to be 2 hits. That's going to be 1 wound. Not a save. +1. Okay. 4, he's out. And then this guy's going to attack over here. 2 attacks. That's going to be 1 hit. That is going to be 1 wound. That's not going to be a save, so you'll take a wound. All right, so that's going to be the end of turn 1. Turn 4. Turn 1. Let's roll to see if we go on. Oh, wait. First, I do have to see. Do not have to see if I'm broken. I'm good on break. I don't have to roll a break, but I do have to see if I am shooketh. Because I've got 5 guys out, 6, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys still good to go. So this guy over here, let's see if he is shooketh. You know what? I'm going to spend a CP to keep him good. That's what I want to do. So let's roll to see if we go on to a turn 5 or not. On a 2, we do not, so we'll come back to you with the score. All right, so the end of the game, we have, with the Chaos, the Servants of the Abyss, I have 2 guys on the objective over here, getting me 3 points, and I killed 1 specialist of his. My opponent has killed 4 specialists, which means we have a tie game. That was, no, not a tie game. Win for the Flesh Terrors, I forgot. The leader we said was 2 points. So a victory only because of this amazing, super cool use of stratagems and that attack in there, taking that guy out and rolling the 3 6s. So excellent combination of stratagem and dice rolling prowess. Managed to get the win there. Yeah, so because he got 2 points for killing my leader and 3 points for killing the other guy. So that's 5 points to my 4 points. So a victory for the Flesh Terrors. Oh man, that's a fantastic game. That was a ton of fun. That was a really good one. Because at first it seemed like they were like it was just like back and forth, like awesome time, really good time. Actually, that was a really fun game. I like that one a lot. So I hope you guys have all enjoyed it. I certainly have. I have been Phil, the Glacial Geek, as always. My opponent's been Harris, and until next time, stay safe and have fun.